Good morning, good morning. Morning, morning, morning. Good morning, good morning. Please take a seat, find a seat anywhere and seat. Good morning, everyone. All the important people are all our volunteers today, actually. So welcome. Okay, we're going to start. The music.
Can you tell the music?
Good morning, everyone. My name's Audrey Mutupi. I'm standing here as a member of the bomb squad. Our chair, Mr. Zigalala, is here, doctor. But as your program director for today, it's day 2. We're all energized. I'm here to only do 2 things: to welcome you to the program, to welcome the EM, to thank our regional director, and to get us all out and walking for day 2. I'm going to start by thanking, first and foremost, every single volunteer that's here today, because this is our city. EM, I know you and the team are leading us here, but I'd like to mention that we are led by all our volunteers that are here today. It is a CEO cleanup, so in my role in private sector in the bomb squad, I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome all the private sector teams and the CEOs that are here. We see APSA has come back strong. You can't miss them. And they'll be the ones that we challenge to take on this 12-month journey starting January next year for the entire APSA. So Adil and the team, we're giving you the challenge. Without much further ado, I'd like to acknowledge our executive mayor who is here with us. And with his team. We always say in the private sector, the CEO goes with his EXCO. We want to welcome our MMCs that are here. We want to welcome our regional director, Irene, who is hosting us here. We'd like to welcome the entity heads. I saw City Pack's head here today, but we've got water as well, City Power, Pick It Up. So we would like to welcome all of you today. Of course, we'd like to welcome the EM's team from the team, both the comms, but also in terms of every single person that's here to assist. And then the bomb squad, Dr. Snooki Sigalala and the bomb squad members, thank you, and we'd like to welcome you again. Honorable Executive Mayor, we welcome you now onto stage to just give us a sense of direction. I know you don't like speeches, but we are here because we came and we were called to action by you. Our Executive Mayor, Councillor Dada Morero, please welcome him.
Thank you. Good morning again, ladies and gentlemen. It's day 2 today. Ngibulise nabasebenzi, ngiyanibulisa nani for being here. I think what is important is that there are lessons that were learned yesterday. We had an opportunity to assess, to look at the depth of the problem in the city. But some of you can also say that you also entered places that are much, much better, looking good, which means all those that are looking bad can be turned to look good, like the rest of the places that you might have seen as we are moving around. There's a lot of mobilization that we must continue to do, mobilizing the community in the area, people who stay in the inner city, for them to contribute. I must say that we still have a bigger challenge with the taxi associations, but they have agreed to work with us so that we can remove illegal ranks, because part of them contribute to the nonsense in the city. So we are dealing with associations so that we properly locate them in the right places. Some of them are doing car washes everywhere, which impacts on the infrastructure. So we are doing that work parallel to this work that we are doing. We're engaging with taxi association. Unfortunately, yesterday there was shootings in one of the bus ranks, and I think 5 people were killed. I think it's an issue of, it's a turf war in the bus ranks which are traveling to Zimbabwe, but we are addressing it with the MEC, which may also lead to those ranks being closed, because in any case they're illegal. So we are going to have to revoke whatever permits that might be there, because they're acting outside of the legal framework. But we are still encouraged to see a lot of you as CEOs who are here, continuing to participate in this program. The intention of the program is clear, is reclaiming the inner city of Johannesburg. There's a lot of conversations that are happening behind the scenes on how we are going to build investments coming into the city of Johannesburg. So with that being said, let's go out again today, do what we did yesterday, do better, pick it up. We'll be following on critical areas that may be difficult for us to do so that they support the initiative that we are doing today. Again, ngibonge nabasebenzi kakhulu be pick it up, abanathi all the time doing their best ukuthi silungise nama cooperatives akhona. Siyanibonga umsebenzi omuhle niwenzayo. Thank you very much.
Thank you, our Executive Mayor. As per the program, I would now have the pleasure of welcoming the iron power behind this inner city development, our Regional Director, Irene. Irene, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Program Director, Executive Mayor, MMCs, councillors, colleagues, volunteers, and other our guests, the CEOs. Welcome. Mine is just to give directive on where we are going to work. I think the Executive Mayor has already reflected on what was done yesterday. What I picked up was that everybody wanted to go with UEM. They flocked and ran out of this place and were looking for others who couldn't find them. So I think today we'll try and make sure that even in your team, for your efforts to be effective, there's specific group that needs to be always available and moving along with you, besides the guests that we are hosting. So our focus today is going to be mainly this side, going into Hillbrow, Berea. I know Councillor Mudrupi here has been lobbying the EM to cross the street, Joslove into Yeoville. How that will be done, I'm not sure. It will depend on time. We've got no boundaries. We can cross to Yeoville. So we want to allow all the cleaning colleagues that are here to move out of this place. When you move out of this place, you've got your team leaders, lead supervisor Zalin. So, and we've divided yourself into groups the way we work. I think the bigger group today will have to go that side, and a smaller group this side. This side will clean. Will clean. Baba ngone ba tsamaya ka di plastic di empty, which is a good thing. So we want a bigger team to be moving up this side, going into Hillbrow with us, because that's where we're going to infiltrate this space. The entities like JRA, JCPZ, pick it up. Pick it up. You are here. Some of your colleagues are already there. They're already on the ground. They've already started working. I've picked that up. We have requested, yesterday there was a great interest in going into bed buildings. We didn't complete the inspection. Some of the buildings that are yet to be visited, they are in the area where we are going. So what we have arranged, we've arranged some combis here. Some will walk, because now you must work as you going into the space. The few colleagues will have to get into the combis, including our guests, and then we'll go to Governor's House at Constitutional, near the Constitutional Hill. When we reach that place, we'll leave our vehicles and we'll start moving from that area, going into Hillbrow. I think that's much easier to do that. And the entities heads, colleagues, can you again come forward? In the region, in the region. Hendrik, you are already walking. JCPZ, Ipeleng, Selina, Eddie, those colleagues, I know some of them, Trevor, you're already out there from GFIS. So colleagues, when we get to Governor's House, like I said, there's already work being done at the street level. So JRA team will lead us to some of the areas. Today we want colleagues to do, the EM and the guests to do physical work, be part of doing the physical work, fixing the street. So there should be road markings, there should be parks, Peter Ross Park down the road at Parktown. There's a bit of littering there, so this morning should be clean. There's cutting of grasses there, pruning of trees, road markings, patching of roads. Joburg Water is already working right up at King George and Volmarans up the street. They're already working there. So let's start moving, colleagues. What I would request is that in the team that will go with the executive mayor, Gavi, I can't see Gavi, I know she's short. We want to make sure that in the team that is going with the executive mayor, we have the law enforcement technical task team. You know yourselves, the EHPs, EMS, town planning, GFIS, environmental health. They need to be city power. They need to be in that team so that if the EM enter a building and there are some contraventions, somebody needs to be able to talk to those and guide the process. So can we make sure that one LETT team goes with the executive mayor, whilst the other team complete the buildings that needs to be inspected? If from our guests, we have those that want to be visiting some of the bad buildings, there's the man, Trevor, and we'll have a combi for him. So I think from my side, that's the directive that I want to provide. The rest of the workers, colleagues, we can get out. We have our all pick it up, AFSU, Waza Works, the volunteers. We can get outside and then you'll be directed by your team leaders according to the brief that I've given. And again, you need to come back at a certain time because COCTA have got something to give you at the end so that you can have some refreshment. And the rest of us, we can move to Governor's House and then we'll then start infiltrating Hillbrow from that side. Thank you very much. I'm still here for clarity if you want me to clarify.
Thank you. Mine is just to say, in an organized structure. Yesterday was a good dry run, EM. So everybody that's going, all our CEOs and entities with the EM, please make your way in this direction. We will be back by between 12 and 12:30. So we close back here. Thank you, everyone, and let's have fun. Irene has said we're working. Please join us on my left-hand side if you're going with the EM. Thank you.
From Brandon Improvement District.
Yes.